Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Callie, and today we're going to be talking about relationship doubts in a long-term relationship. And by the end of this video, you will know exactly what you need to do and what is really happening in relationships, so you get a clear and concise answer. For your best relationship mindset and lifestyle advices, hit the subscribe button and notification button, and be sure to be notified of my video every Wednesday. I have personally experienced doubt in a long-term relationship as well, and now married with children, knowing the difference between a good and a healthy relationship and not so great one. I can tell you there's a massive difference, and for it to be long lasting, especially marriage and throughout time, I'm going to give you all the tips that I've learned and advices that I've discovered that you can have too, that you can implement and know the answer if this is a relationship for you or not. So let's get right into it. And tip number one is about lack of support. Are you getting the support that you need in the long-term relationship that you are in at the moment? You know, in a healthy, loving relationship, there's support in emotions, there's support in activities that you want to do, support in your day-to-day life and things are going well or not so well. This is the support that you get from a healthy relationship. And I know that sometimes in a not so great relationship, none of that is there, right? They don't support you in how you're feeling, especially after something traumatic has happened. You know, when you want to talk about something, when you want to express your feelings, there's no support there to help you or be a partnership in anything. It's just you and yourself and you're alone. And that's not what a relationship is about. Relationship has a lot of support and a lot of, you know, from each other, you supporting them and they supporting you. It's both ways to have this loving and healthy relationship. And tip number two, are you guys more friends or are you guys actually a couple? Right? And this comes down to, you know, you get so comfortable with each other. It's been so many years. Do you guys still feel the love? Is there still the excitement? Do you guys still spend time together? And as a couple, right? Yeah, you sit there and you watch a movie. However, are you guys cuddly? You guys muck around? You guys, you know, things that a couple do. You go out and explore places together. You know, spend time, romantic time together and doing all those things. Do you guys still do that? Or are you just guys are just friends living in the same house, right? And that's something that you have to reflect on and really think that, yeah, we got common interests and we're doing things together, but are you guys feeling the emotion and connection between you guys as a couple, the love, the you know, the emotions? And yeah, it kind of settles down after, you know, a few months or few years because you're not in the honeymoon stage anymore. But yet in relationship there is love, there is caring, there is, you know, connection, there is sex, you know, there's everything, right? And it's still there. And if you don't feel that or you don't have that in your relationship, and that's something that you need to reflect on. Is it still gonna work out? And if you're happy to be just friends, then okay. But I'm telling you, there's more to a relationship than just friendship. And tip number three, is this person present, right? You know, are they ever with you physically or mentally? You know, yet they're sitting there with you watching a movie, but they're always on their phone. Are they present in terms of you needing them there to, you know, be together as a couple time, but they're never there. They always seem to be at work, or they always seem to be somewhere else. They're out with their friends or their buddies. You know, there's something always more other than being with you as important, right? But you want yourself to be important, right? Because you are important, you know, and especially in a relationship, you want them to be there with you. I know there's also personal time for yourself and for that person as well. That's okay, but as long as they able to be present with you and spend time with you, and when they are with you, mentally and physically be there with you, not somewhere else. And that's what relationship is about, right? Especially in a long-term relationship, you need to cultivate that connection between you guys. It's so easy to lose it because being together for so long, you know, you need to make time for each other, put effort to doing things together. You need to collaborate, compromise. You need to be together, and you basically, both of you will have to make this happen and organize a time to do things together. And when they can't commit that to you, this is when you start to question, is this the right relationship or not? And comment below and tell me how you're feeling now about your relationship. What kind of doubts are you having in this relationship? Let's put it up to the surface and acknowledge what is happening. And when you start to acknowledge and be aware of what's happening, that's when you can start doing something about it. And tip number 4. Tip number 4 is about lies. Are you constantly hearing lies? Right? Even if it's a white lie or something small, you shouldn't be lied to. And lies really hurt a relationship because there's no trust in there. You don't know what they're saying is right or wrong. You don't know, can you even trust them anymore, right? So if you can't trust them and you know that they're lying, that's something that you have to consider. Is this the right relationship for me, right? And if you've spoken to them about it and they still don't change, it's really up to you to really want to stay or not, because you know that they're constantly lying, and you're not that insecurity that brings upon you when someone lies to you, saying they're one place and they're not, saying they're going to do something but they won't. It's brings your confidence in how you feel down as well, but also being misled by this person. And the fact that you put so much effort and time and energy into this relationship, is it still worth it? And if it's not going to improve, and that's something that you need to make consideration into and find out, what do you want to do next? And tip number 5, connection. Do you guys still connect? Right? Do you guys connect in ideas, connect in the way you're thinking, align with the things that are happening in your life, and connect emotionally? Do you guys connect physically? If there's no connection in your life whatsoever, then what's the point in being in this relationship, right? You're doing your own thing, they're doing their own thing, and you're happy not seeing them and they're not happy not seeing you. Why are you guys holding on, right? And being to connect with each other is a way that a healthy relationship should be. Being able to be involved with each other, being able to understand each other, being able to share love and intimacy between each other. That's what a relationship is about, especially in a long-term relationship. Can you imagine being in a relationship for this same relationship for another 10 years, 20 years, and you guys are all doing your own thing and there's no connection? What's the point, right? And you just got to be true to yourself. You got to be real to yourself. And what is the right step? And if you believe that there's more to it, that you can talk about it, compromise, and you guys can bring the connection back, then great. Do it, continue, and be in it, right? And when you trial it and if it's not working, then you need to make a decision, and they need to make a decision. Is this the right relationship? After all of this, the one question that you need to ask yourself, which is the most important question, are you happy? Are you happy in this relationship? And if you're not, then why are you still there? And be true to yourself and be honest with yourself, and have this time to really think about it, because it does affect the way you are, how you behave, how you are in society as a person, because it affects all areas of your life, right? So have time to reflect and think about what is the next step for you, and are you happy? So now you guys know exactly what is happening in relationship and what you need to do next, right? However, if you feel like there's more to it and it's coming deeper from you, that you've been through this relationship process and you've been through so many different types of relationships, and you feel like it's from you, then I've got a 5-page inner happiness guide for you that you can download absolutely free, and you can find inner happiness from the inside out and actually bring joy into everything you do in your life, right? So thank you for tuning in. Check out all my other videos that I have for you, and stay tuned with me, because next week I'm going to be talking about jealousy. Are you getting jealous in your relationships, and how do you actually stop it? Right? So if you like this video, stay tuned with me and hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and also share it with your friends. And for now, thank you guys, and I'll see you guys next week.